Hello again, everyone. Long time no chat. We're going to swimming lessons. We missed last week because me and Lil were both really sick, but we got a couple makeup lessons to do. One next Wednesday and maybe one the Wednesday after. We are starting toilet training today. Very, very nerve-wracking, but exciting. I think we really just need to throw ourselves into it, because if I hesitate, Lil will hesitate. We'll see how we go. We've got 5 days where we're not doing anything, so I'm going to try and dedicate those 5 days to toilet training. I'm not sure if she's ready yet, but she seems to have been showing a lot of signs of being ready. Like, she closes the bathroom door whenever she goes into the bathroom. She runs away to be alone when she needs to go to the toilet. She's been pretty dry through the night. We get her up in the morning and she's fairly dry and doesn't really wet her nappy until she wakes up in the morning. She doesn't enjoy having a wet nappy anymore. Well, not that she ever enjoyed it, but she really doesn't like it now. There's probably some things I'm forgetting, but it just seems like she definitely is showing signs. Holy moly. Sorry, the car behind me is up my butt. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Sorry, there's like some psychos on the road at the moment. One guy went into my lane, like she drifted into my lane, and I was like right there. I forgot how oblivious the drivers here are. They're super oblivious. Hey guys, we're back. Swimming was alright, although I was feeling myself getting sick again, which is annoying. So I guess we gotta take it easy again. Yeah, swimming was really good. Lil, it was the same old. Lil cried at some points, and she loved it at some points. She always loves playing with the ball that they have at the pool, because they throw this ball around to each other, and she just loves that. One kid threw the ball, and it hit her like right in the face, but she just laughed. She was laughing it. It was very funny.
If I showed you my flaws, if I couldn't be strong, tell me honestly, would you still love me the same?
Hello, we are on day 1 of potty training. It's been going well so far. She did one number 2 in the potty, which is very exciting. She hasn't done any number 1s yet. She's done 2 number 1s today, but they've been on the ground. I feel like they come a bit too quickly for her to realise that she is actually going. And so by the time we get her on the potty, she's already gone. So we're having a bit of trouble with the number 1s, but no dramas. She hasn't been too upset to use the potty. And yeah, we have 5 days before I need to put her back in a nappy, because we're going to swimming lessons on Wednesday. But I think we should be able to get a lot of progress done in those 5 days. Hi. Sit down. Ta. Yeah, so basically what we've been doing is I introduced her to the potty. I was like, I call it a toilet for her so she doesn't get confused. I introduced her to the toilet. I just pointed out, I'm like, toilet. Told her that she goes wee and poo in there. And it's just been a lot of guesswork and a lot of sitting her on there and stuff like that. Giving her some snacks to eat on there, or like some water to drink. And lots of just hanging around it. So we're watching Glee at the moment. The toilet's right there, except Lil's pulling it apart. Been really trying to look out for signs, but especially with number 1s, it's really hard to tell. But that's pretty much what we've been doing so far. So we are up to day 2 of 5 of toilet training. How you feeling, Baba? Woke up this morning and Lil had wet the bed, but we expected that, so not too bad. She hasn't done anything in the toilet yet, but we have got an alarm set for every 15 minutes. We're going to try and sit her on there and see if she'll go. So I thought Glee would be a good idea of a show to watch, but she just keeps getting up off the potty to dance. Hello, I've got a soother in my mouth. So I feel like I need to tell you about today before I forget what happened. Today was crazy. Very, very intense, but also really productive. We woke up at like 8 or something, and Lil had wet her bed, which I was expecting because she's not going to be able to sleep through the night without weeing the bed yet. So anyway, changed the sheets and all that sort of thing. We've got a couple waterproof mats, and I've just bought 2 more just now. And they're like the ones that they use at the hospital. I don't know if you know about them, but when I had a C-section, they put one under me. And also when I was in labour, they put one under me. So then we hung out upstairs and just waited for her to need to go to the toilet. I had an alarm set for every 15 minutes. So I waited all day until like 2:30 or something for her to need to use the toilet. But she didn't. But she didn't want to go to bed either. So that was really stressful because if she wasn't going to go to the toilet for that long, then she could have been having her nap during that time instead of having a nap and wetting the bed. And so she didn't want to go to bed because she was worried about wetting the bed again. I was really, really tired at this point and also really, really hungry because I hadn't eaten anything. Bub had, but I hadn't. So I went downstairs. We've got like a little gate upstairs. So I closed the gate with her in the area. And I went downstairs and I got myself a tea and a piece of toast. And when I came back upstairs, there was a big, big puddle of wee on the floor. So that's what happened with that. And that was really annoying, but it happens. After that, it was kind of a bit more messing around, waiting for her to go to the toilet and also trying to get her to sleep for her nap and stuff. And then it was dinner time, so I got her dinner. And then in the middle of her dinner, she actually didn't want to eat anything, but while she was sitting up in the high chair, she started to do a number 2, and so I grabbed her and like ran her to the potty, and then when she was on the potty she did the rest of her number 2 and a number 1 as well, so that was alright. Still didn't want to eat dinner or anything like that, so we kind of just left it and we went back upstairs, and Lil sat on the potty upstairs, and she was sitting on it for ages and ages and ages, and I would keep telling her, I'd be like, you finished? Are you all done? Want to get off? And she would just shake her head or be like, no, something like that. So, yeah, I just let her sit on there for a while. And then after a long time of her just sitting there waiting, she did another number 2. So that was really exciting. But we thought that she was finished a bit early because I got her off the potty and I was cleaning her up. And then she started doing more. And so I put her back on the potty and she finished it off. After that, she was very proud of herself, it looked like. She was like pointing to it and being like, oh, we've done pretty well today for day number 2. Day number 2. So I definitely spoke too soon about last night. Last night was insane. I even wrote it down so that I didn't forget because I'm so tired. Last night Lil kept showing signs of needing to do a number 2. So I stayed up with her so that she could do it on the toilet. She kept having to do number 2s again and again and again. As it got later, she got more and more overtired. She didn't want to sleep because she had to go number 2, but she didn't want to go number 2 because she was too tired to sit on the toilet. So that was lots of fun. Eventually, after a massive freak out, I caved in and I gave her a nappy. I then put her in her bed, and she had another massive freak out because she wanted to stay with me. So I brought her in bed with me, and she did another massive number 2, so thank goodness she was wearing a nappy. Then she fell asleep with me and Jono. So yeah, that was an epic fail. But it's brought me a little bit more clarity on this whole thing. I think I'm going to be putting her in nappies during her naps, because if she gets overtired, we're just not going to be able to make any progress. So yeah, it's day 3 today. We're back in nothing. I got a few more protective mat things, so that we can sit on the bed. Oh, it's blurry, sorry about that. So that we can sit on the bed and she's not gonna ruin the bed. So yeah, it's a bit comfier for us than to sit on the floor. So today was like that. She's crying because she doesn't want to be in bed, but it's bedtime. I mean, we're already an hour past bedtime, so... And she doesn't want to go to bed because she needs to wee. But she's been holding it in literally all day. On the bright side, she has not had any accidents, but on the downside, she has not gone at all. Not number 1, not number 2. So, expecting accidents tonight, but that's okay because she needs to let it out. Oh, and if you're wondering about the nappy, why haven't I got a nappy on her for bedtime? She doesn't want a nappy on. She gets upset if I try to put it on her. So in a way that's pretty exciting and cool, but in another way it just means that she's just going to hold it in until she does like a massive accident in her sleep or something. Oh, she's out. I better go put her back. So we have an accident. Like we expected. These things are amazing. Protective bed pad. Hi guys! So, day 4. It's been pretty busy today. Pretty eventful, but also really, really exciting and progressive. I wrote everything down so I didn't forget again. Okay, day 4. I woke up and I saw Bub sitting on the toilet, on the potty, and I went and checked her bed and noticed that there was a trail of wee going from the bed to just in front of the potty. So it looked like she accidentally started wetting her bed, but then realised and then tried to make it to the toilet, but didn't quite make it in time. But that's really exciting that she made that connection, or at least she seems to have made that connection and tried to get to the toilet. That's like the first time that she's rushed to the toilet like that, so that's so exciting. So then for a lot of the day we just watched Glee and stuff, and after the end of every episode I put her on the toilet to see if she would do a number 1 or a number 2, but she didn't do anything for quite a while. But then later on I noticed she started getting really irritable and really cranky, so that kind of gave me the impression that she needed to go, but she was holding something in. So I put her down on the toilet and she was pretty cranky about it, but we just waited on the toilet and I thought, oh, she's still taking a while, maybe I'll go and get her some juice. So I went downstairs to get her some juice while she stayed on the potty. I came back upstairs with the juice, and by the time I got upstairs she had weed in the potty. So that was really awesome, and it was a big one too. That was her first proper wee in the potty since we started training. So then she did a number 2 later on, then we had some lunch, and then she was just nailing the potty training. She was doing so well. She kept going to the potty by herself, deciding to go by herself multiple times, and kept doing number 1s in the toilet. Yeah, over and over again, really. So that was really awesome, and she was really excited about it too. She'd be looking down as it was happening, and then she did more and more and more number 1s, just over and over and over again. It seemed like she was just trying to completely empty her bladder and get everything out, but she was also getting pretty tired. So I put her in bed, and she got cranky about that, but I sort of stayed with her and just sort of settled her down a bit, gave her a bit of a belly rub and stuff, and she fell asleep. And then she slept for 3 hours, so that was really exciting. Yeah, during that time I quickly went to the shops to get some wipes because we had pretty much none left, and I got another long sleeve shirt because it's still a little bit cold at the moment, so I'd rather her be in a long sleeve shirt because she doesn't wear any pants or anything during this toilet training. Yeah, so it's good to have those shirts. And then I just got some Maccas because I hadn't eaten all day and I was starving, and it was 4:30 in the afternoon. Then she woke up and she was really, really sweaty, super sweaty. The pillow was wet, her back was wet, her hair was wet. So it was really hard to tell if she wet the bed, but I just assumed that she did, at least a little bit. So I went and put that waterproof mat in the wash. Then she had some dinner, And then she got really upset again, like she needed to go toilet again. So put her back on the toilet. She was cranky about that again. But she did some number ones. Seemed like she needed to do a number two, but she hasn't done a number two yet. It's like 10:30 at night and she's still awake, sitting on the potty trying to do whatever she's trying to do. I've been trying to put her to bed tonight, but she just shakes her head and says no and gestures to the potty and stuff. So we're having really late nights, but I guess I just want to really make sure that she's done everything she needs to do. Hopefully she realises soon enough that she can get the job done quicker than she thinks. She doesn't need to sit on the potty for ages and ages. So that's pretty much it for day 4, I think. We'll see what happens tonight. But yeah, so I will see you tomorrow for day number 5. I'm thinking that we'll probably continue the potty training. It's just that we need to go to swimming after day number 5. So she'll have to wear a nappy for that because, that's the rules at swimming. We don't want any wees in the pool or poos in the pool. So, yeah. That's about it. And, yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow and see what happens. Okay, see you guys. Hello. So, day 5 today. Not much to talk about really. It's kind of been sort of the same as day 4. Except this is the last day of proper training, at least before we have to go out again tomorrow. But I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to go about it because she hates the nappy now. Let me show you. Let me show you. Here's the nappy. Now watch this. Nappy? You put the nappy on? That's what happens. Okay. Alright, put it back. Oh my goodness, you've been zoomed in. Whoops, sorry. That must be weird. Lil. All done? You go sit back on there. That's the trick to squeaky doors, you gotta close them fast. So, I think that concludes the 5 days of potty training. She likes being without a nappy now, doesn't like having a nappy, likes sitting on the toilet a lot. She has done multiple number 1s and number 2s in the toilet, still doing accidents, but she seems to have the idea of what she needs to do and what exactly is happening to her body and stuff. Yeah, all in all, it's been pretty good. She's not completely toilet trained at all, but she has made really good progress and she's definitely almost there. I think she feels like she needs to go, but only a tiny bit, and so she will sit on the potty for ages and ages and ages and ages until she goes. I think she needs to know that she can store it up so that when she goes, she can go quickly and then be done with it. I think we're going to continue this training. Tomorrow we have swimming, but when we get home I think I'll take the nappy off her again and keep going. I'm really happy I did this, and it is showing me that it is possible, even though I really thought that she wasn't ready at first. Yeah, now I feel like she is. I feel like she'll just be one of those kids that need a bit more time. Thank you so much for watching this, and I hope if any of you out there are looking to start toilet training your kid if you have one. I hope that this was of some help to you. Yeah, just know when you get stuck into it, you'll see progress. Even if it's just a little bit and you need to start later or something like that. It'll be really good to just kind of get your foot in the door a bit. I'll talk to you later. See you guys. Bye.